My name is Brittany Staie, and today I'll be talking to you about air quality in Boulder County, Colorado. So to start, a little bit about the geography of Boulder County. The center of the county is located at approximately 40 degrees north and 105 degrees west. The county encompasses 741 square miles and includes a variety of natural landscapes. These include farmland, plains, mountain ranges, and urban centers, the largest cities being Boulder and Longmont. Elevation in the county has a pretty wide range. It starts at 5,000 feet in the valley to over 14,000 feet on top of Longs Peak in the northwest corner of the county. Okay, so to give a little basis as to how air quality in Boulder County has changed over time, I wanted to give a brief overview of the historical background of the county. Non-natives first started settling in the county in 1858, and through the next 100 years, population growth boomed through the expansion of the railroad services, hotels, and the creation of the Boulder-Denver Turnpike. In 1961, local government and residents decided they needed to create a way to preserve the natural beauty of the area with the population growing and created the Boulder Parks and Recreation Department. Today, Boulder County now has an estimated population of 326,000 and continues to grow. Larger populations can lead to poor air quality if policies are not enacted to counter population growth. So current air quality in Boulder County. So even though Boulder County has many environmental protection policies in place, the air quality has been some of the worst it has ever been this summer. Ozone readings taken at Boulder Reservoir often exceed the federal ozone standards, and the county ended up having to issue 40 ozone action days. In August, the county noted dangerous spikes in ozone and many days of unhealthy air quality. Readings from across the county have also shown a difference in air quality near gas and oil production, and a recent study conducted determined that there was an elevated risk of health issues for residents living within 500 feet of gas and oil production. So with air quality becoming unhealthy this summer, it became important to determine the main causes of the change. With Boulder being a tourist attraction and densely populated city, fossil fuel usage for things like driving, electricity, and heating and air conditioning have always contributed to air pollution. However, with population growing, fossil fuel demands are also growing. Another cause of poor air quality has been the increase in oil and gas production over the past few decades. Since 2002, production has doubled in the county, even though ballot measures have passed limiting the areas where production can occur. One of the biggest reasons for such spikes in poor air quality this summer were the wildfires that occurred in the state, including in Boulder County. Colorado actually had one of the worst wildfire seasons this year, and many of the larger fires occurred in and around Boulder County. So, while bad air quality is known to have many negative effects on human health, it can also be extremely harmful to the natural environment. One thing it can lead to is acidification of soils. This can lead to a decrease in nutrient availability for plants, a disruption of natural decomposition, and a decrease in plant growth and production. These three things can affect the life cycle of plants and can lead to a decrease in biodiversity in the area. Poor air quality can also affect plants, the air itself. An increase in ozone can lead to foliar damage, as shown in the photo, and reduced growth of the plants. And while an increase in nitrogen can be beneficial to some plants, it can also harm others. This can lead to an imbalance in the ecosystem and some species benefiting and some others at a disadvantage. Increased nitrogen in the air can also lead to an increase in plant and insect diseases. Poor air quality can also have a negative effect on wildlife. If air pollution leads to heavy metal deposits in streams and lakes, it can then become ingested by fish and then passed down through the food chain. It can also lead to lower populations of fish, therefore decreasing food sources. When passed through the food chain, heavy metals can lead to behavioral, neurological, and reproductive symptoms. Air pollutants in general have many negative effects on wildlife health, including their respiratory, cardiovascular, endocrine, and reproductive systems. Now, even though poor air quality has such negative effects on the surrounding environments, wildlife, and local residents, there are some controversies for enacting some of the policy changes to improve air quality. For example, say if Boulder County were to enact a limit or ban on parts of the gas and oil industry, there would be quite a backlash from the industry and their investors. It could also lead to a decrease in local jobs and have a negative effect on the economy. Another example would be if Boulder County were to spend more money and time on forest management to try to prevent such catastrophic wildfires. There would be budget concerns as well as concerns with being able to implement the plan successfully. Boulder County has large areas of steep and difficult terrain that would make it difficult for managers to navigate. Also, fire suppression tactics in the past have actually made it more possible for larger wildfires to spread, so there's a worry with ineffectiveness of these management tactics. So even though bettering overall air quality may seem like it could be a simple solution of, say, decreasing car usage or increasing alternative fuel production, there are certain facets of the policy changes that may take time to weigh the pros and cons, as well as gain large support over the whole county. Okay, so I hope that gives a helpful overview of air quality in Boulder County. If you have any questions, please ask them in the forum. Thank you.